Okay, so before you start your project, have a little game plan. Take a quick look around, and we know we've got ceilings to deal with, we've got a window to deal with, we've got walls to deal with, and so I'm gonna mix up just a little bit first off, and I'm gonna do some test spots way up high, next to the ceiling, next to the wall, next to the window, and before I start plowing it on there with my sponge float, I'm gonna take my putty knives and kind of dip in there and see how it's going to work. Take a few tests with the sponge before I mix up a huge batch and go for it. Now see, once I mix up a big batch, then I'm in a quandary. I can't just pour it out somewhere and go for it. What I'm probably going to have to do is mix up a little bit in the pan, hold this out here, dip some and put it on there, and then slosh it up there on the wall. You know what I mean? Put some on there and try that a little bit. I think whatever I do, okay, yeah, it might take a little bit longer than a professional, let's say, but I'll still get her done. You see, after I mix it up, I'm probably not going to just take this and be able to dig it out with the sponge float very well. But you've got to use a sponge float. Don't think, hey, just use a different float, or just use putty knives. Just use 6-inch putty knife, a sheetrock drywall knife, and just put it all on that way. Well, you know what? I could take some of this and grab it, put it on the wall, grab it, put it on the wall in just one little section, then come back with the float and try that. So there's different things I'll try. See, now this bathroom's not very big, and my trusty craft paper has come in handy once again. I've just got a piece cut there and ripped it down and taped it down there on the floor. That's where I'm going to do all my mixing, and then I'm going to come over here to my project and put her on the wall. Have a game plan and do it right. Yes, have a game plan and do it right. By Joe. Make sure you got your bucket handy, and I'm going to fill this up halfway with water. I've got a little sponge here with the green scouring pad on that one side, and this so I can get in the corners and stuff. And I might end up using this, up next to the ceiling, obviously, because it's going to be nice and easy to get right up in there. And I'll use this big fat sponge, for the body of the walls. Let's do it.